Hello friends, I'm Jeff. I'm a wizard. This is your weekly horoscope. It's a bit late because I had some stuff and then also had a bad thing on my lip and a zit on my forehead. But then God spoke to me and he said, "It's not about you, princess." So again, okay, but time is an illusion, right? So who cares when I make the episode? Then I was watching Netflix and it started buffering, and then God said, "Time is an illusion," and I said, "Okay, I get your point." Passive aggressive much. So here we are. Number 12 means completion. So I will be going over the things that you did right or that you completed. Any episode, you ask yourself in the beginning, what sign do I listen to right now? And then your brain will tell you the first sign, and then you go to that sign. If there's doubt, listen to more signs. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Step into the pink gay light. Ooh. I'll be using normal cards this week because I was led to this deck in a weird night shop, like what €1 but they really stood out, like caught my eye. It's nothing special about it, just normal cards. And I was reading tarot with them, and I was wondering why do I have to use boring normal cards? But then it dawned on me that there's no upside down on these cards, not really, which is like resetting my mind to see the cards in the whole and not try to not see the negative part, which is something I'm very good at, to not look at the negative things. Okay, so that's all. We shall begin with Aries. As always, I'm just gonna draw 2 cards and the magic will happen then, right? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Aries, what have you completed? What have you completed? Okay. We have the King of Wands. I'm just gonna say the tarot terms. We'll see from there. Okay, you're becoming a real leader. You've completed this. You know how to delegate. You know how to. The King of Wands is special because look at, especially here's the eyebrow. I hope you see that. How he's frowning a bit, like looking. It's not about the passion or the idea or the magic of it all. This guy is more of the okay, now how do I explain my idea to people? How do I get them on board? How do I get people to be excited about my idea? How do I build this empire? It's a lot more pragmatic, practical. It's about sharing these burdens. Okay, not going at it alone anymore, but it's just a leadership ability that you're learning. Very good, very good. Okay, to not you don't have to carry the dream alone. If your passion is strong enough, people will hook into it, and you need to inspire them, and you need to build your empire. But you're learning this. Somehow you completed this, so good job, Aries. Very well. All right, see you next week. Then Taurus, we have some pentacles, some diamonds. So you've completed it. You have completed. I feel like the art of nurturing somehow. Okay, let's say the bulls. Like let's see it like this. You're a bull. Taurus energy is about having. It's about ownership. And you have your goals set high. But this lady energy has taught you to get the fundamentals right first, get the basics right first. But that is gold. If you can get your fundamentals straight and you can get good care, and if you make a financial beginning that is solid. No more half-assing it, and you're taking this sort of basic care, this nurturing energy of a company in any which way you want to look at it. You're like the basics, the fundamentals. You've learned that. This is you've seen how important the basics are of the success of anything, and you've learned to apply that. Good job, Taurus. Goodbye. Gemini, I 4 fours. I'm missing 4 fours so much, and of course I'm oblivious to the meaning. For stability, the home. But these emotions, this is your passion. It's feel like the dark side and the light side. You know what I mean? Ooh, light effects. See, I'm stalling. Gemini. Yeah, you're learning to balance. See, this is following your passion, your ambitions, your drive, your hobbies. This is following love. This is this is the love aspect of things. So this is a bit feeling and you sitting in your own emotions, and this is the celebration of personal success. So I think you are letting go of the drama and the heartache, and choosing to the balance in this, you know, not only look at like who's the love of my life, where is he, when is he coming, is he here yet, did I miss him, do I have to go back, all these questions. Focusing on yourself and your passions, and I mean it's a balance, but I think like you were like too much of this whiny like over and over again the same emotions, and now you're like no, this time I go for my dreams, right? I also have other plans. Like if I get the lover, then what? 4-4. Yeah, home. It feels like stability. Home, the hard work, and it's a bit of like patience, you know, like keep working for this goal and trusting that this will come. Sort of this energy. Gemini, it's too long. Goodbye. Then Cancers. 9, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9. Let's talk about 3, 6, 9, Cancers. If you see 3, 6, 9, because the way I see it is 3 is the little child in you, 6 is you, and 9 is the world, the universe, spirit. So let's say I see 6, 3, 9, then I know that right now I need to work on the basic care, like loving myself, taking care of myself, like the little child in me needs help. If the 6 is in the middle, then it's about right now I'm in the front, I'm taking the lead, so look, like I have to just choose what I want or something like that. And if 9 is in the middle, like I just saw a couple of times, that means that it's time to listen to your spirit, listen to the voices in your head, do YouTube videos, that sort of thing. So 3, 6, 9. The heartache, man. Heartache card. And the 6 of... Okay, it's completion, Cancers. You went through a hard cycle. That's in the time that I'm filming this, that's how I feel it. The emotions, like you completely went through this heartache. Your heart has been stabbed. But I like when the normal cards, it's not so sad, right? This is not 3 swords going through a heart. This is just 3 clovers. It's like you're lucky, you're 3 chances or something. Damn, I get me lost here. Okay, and then this is about knowing what you want, or coming out of conflict, coming out of the fight, victorious. So I think this is what you're completing. You're letting go of some heartache. You're finally letting go of something, and you are learning from that, and you're coming out of it a better person, a stronger person, and who has see it like this. You know now. You know better. This is one phrase of this song that I love. Water fills her lungs, and she's inhaling. You know better now. It's a new life, and you have this in your backpack. This has made you who you are now, and a wiser person, stronger person. Never again, right? Bye. Leos. Leos. Because I went to the hairdresser, but I have a zit in the bangs. Oh my god. Okay. I need a makeup team, guys. Somebody. Leos, okay. What have you completed? Okay, you've lost the battle, not the war, something like this. Hard fought battle, a lot of thinking, a lot of having to stay true to yourself, okay? And this has given you new passion inside. I'm just gonna put the red in the middle there. It's like forevermore you're a lion. It's been proven. You've let the world doubt yourself, make yourself doubt, and but the conclusion is you're a lion, and that passion is inside of you. That's what you completed, okay? And if not, then just take it. Just go with it. It's really good. Thank you, Leo. Then Virgo. Okay, so this is where these cards get kind of cool, because you have these two little ladies, and she's looking. So she's looking at Six of Cups, childhood, memories, nostalgic. She's looking away. See, I'm starting to burp suddenly. That always means that I'm either saying something really useful or I'm keeping it in. I'm not sure yet. So let's start over again. She's looking at the hearts. Okay, the completion. Virgos look like, I think this is the full essence of this Queen of Wands card. She's not upside down, she's not the right way up, she's both here, okay? And you have mastered both. See the white and the red lights? It's you've learned to harbor the passion inside, to take care of yourself. There's just confidence, you know, okay? Like, see these hearts again. These are all these love offers, blah, blah, blah. This queen is looking away. She's taking care of herself. She knows she's the bomb, okay? And then we have this queen who knows to play a little lighter, knows to be a little flirty geisha. Not bring her drama to the foreground. She knows a bit of the art of being yourself, but being in control of just being guarded, you know, like you're ready, you're open for these love offers, but you're not just letting them get to you. You know better now, because men, right? I know. Libras, hello, how are you this week? Sorry I'm late. We have two of these clovers. See, once the Two of Swords, which is like a choice, right? Normally she's blindfolded, but this feels more like feeling lucky, punk. Like it's two things seem both good. So what do you choose? And then Five of Cups, 5 hearts, or heartbreak. So Libras, this must be difficult for you because you are actually learning how to not be so fucking balanced and rational and overthinking all the time. Yeah, you broke your heart, you got defeated, but what is love, right? This has taught you to recognize when it's love and when it's not. Because even when somebody breaks your heart, you fucking burn all through and through for them. And you can't explain it, you can think over and over again, and somehow you still feel like this blindfolded woman on a chair having no clue what to do, but this is not going away. I think you're learning to accept that. That is your passion, that is love. It's your foolish side of you, Libras. Yeah, but this is completed, so I think this is integrated. I think you're learning to be fine with this. See how it comes like, ew, ready to be a fool in love again. That's difficult. So, good job. We move on to the Scorpios. Okay. What have you learned, Scorpios? Completion, 9, nightmares, not being the fool. I'm thinking here, I'm trying to think of what is the completion, because like these nightmares card, the end of nightmares. Okay, no, okay, I wanted to, I got it. Scorpios, you've learned not to be a fool. I'm just gonna put it like that. Not to be, like, people were playing you for this joker. This funny guy, doing some funny tricks, right? How amusing. No, bitch, no fool. You stopped playing that part for yourself, at least, and you stopped doubting yourself, worrying. I think you're also stopping to project this to the outside world. Like, enough is enough. I think before you were playing this part, and you were kind of being a bitch about it, or stinging left and right, and it's like, no, it's enough. I'm not gonna play this fool, this clown anymore. I'm not gonna play this clown. Listen to the Emily Sandé with that song, Clown. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Scorpios. Then we go to the other people's. I want to say Sagittarius. So we'll go with that. Then we have. What have you learned? What have you completed, my friends? Okay, say it this way: you learned what didn't work. Like, there was the wrong idea. You started something that didn't work, fall through, but that was sort of the phase you had to go through anyway. That was sort of the initiation phase that anybody goes through, who starts a company, who starts an idea, who starts a project. What you start with is never what you end up with. The idea changes. There's a learning curve. So you went through this first mucky period of being like, okay, you learned what didn't work, and you had to go through that. So you've completed that. You are no longer a noob. You have failed, and you don't care. You care a little less. That's the cool thing. When you fail and you let some time pass, you see how unimportant a lot of things are, and that you're worried about so many things for nothing. So, but you learn to be this. You've outgrown this page energy. You're a queen, at least. Okay, a queen, or a princess. No, they're less than. Not by my standards, by tarot standards. Because women, right? Tarot, no. I get awkward. Capricorns, quickly, come in, Capricorn. Capricorns. Okay, completion. Work, knowledge. So you worked and you know now. 3-6. Capricorns. Okay, this is difficult for Capricorns. I think you learn to because Capricorns are they want to make jumps. They want to do like jump through hoops and make crazy cut corners. This is like the basics again. So you learn how to put in the work, the discipline, and you learn how to apply what you know. Sort of not go in half-assed. Okay, you're learning to apply these first steps before you make the crazy leaps again. Okay? Before you knowledge. Science. There's something more. What did it want to say to me? You ready for more now? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's saying. I think you've been working a long time. Now you sort of you're coming at this point where all the swords are falling nicely into place, and you know exactly what to do to go to the next level. That's what you need to do. More now. Okay? You want more for the work you're doing, or you know how to make more. More. Gimme. Yes, that's it. Well, then we have the Aquarius. 3 and 9. A lot of 3, 6, 9. Come on. 3, 9. Looking at the future. Not, holding on. Aquarius. What have you completed? You have completed a cycle where you had to endure a lot and hold on without knowing where you were going. You didn't know the path forward, you didn't know how it was all going to end, but you kept going. That's strength, and that's courage, and it has taught you your passions very well now, okay? Because you wouldn't be holding on still if you didn't really love something or you didn't really want something. Now you know. Now that's why you were blind, because that's the only way you were gonna come to this point where you were gonna know, okay, nothing is holding me back from this anymore, because no matter what, I'm gonna get it. I don't care anymore. Okay? That's why you go through things blind, because if you're always knowing where you were going, you would change course. You would get bored, and you would doubt yourself, because you're gonna work with your passion now, and you can't doubt yourself anymore. Okay? So you're always gonna remember that period when the only thing that left you standing was doing the things you love doing, and that's really nice. Okay, thank you. Pisces, we end with you. An 8 and a 5. Pisces, what have you completed? Okay, this means fast energy. Because normally this is the money problems, or my alien card. The poor man's card, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. What you have completed, Pisces, I think you gained your belief again. I think some problem, something financially, security-wise or health-wise, gets you really down, and your belief was gone, and this plagued you. The worries were shooting through your head. Like, this had you really worried. This had you really scared. You're learning to overcome that, to get out of this mindset. To look, to anybody who's known this, if you're poor long enough, if you're struggling long enough, really, your tolerance becomes very high. Okay, you're not like, surprise, you don't keep crying. Okay, after like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe, you stop crying. You're like, okay, I'm bored now. Can't keep stressing about this. And yet, it's always there, and it's a stress, and it's not normal that you learn to cope with it. So that's double, right? Difficult. You became strong, Pisces. Just know that. Okay? Very good. You became strong. Don't let these things hold you down anymore. Okay? These are just ideas, and you can't fight an idea. So stop trying. Focus on what is working well, and things will work out for you. That always works. That's why I'm doing 12 positive things, because I need to stay away from negative things. See you next week. Bye.